Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Sobotka and I'm a physical therapist at the Denver Health ACUTE Center for Eating Disorders. I hope this video finds you well. I just wanted to take a couple moments to talk to you about some tips and tricks to help manage your anxiety from a physical therapy lens. With everything going on, politics, COVID, possibly financial stresses, health stresses, a lot of us are really stressed right now. And a lot of us are carrying a lot of tension. So really common areas for people to carry tension is the back of the neck, or the suboccipitals, right at the base of the skull. So there's this really cool thing you can do called Suboccipital Release. So you can either take 2 tennis balls or 2 lacrosse balls and put them in a long tube sock and kind of tape it or put a rubber band on one end. So both of those are in the sock, and then you put that on the floor and you are going to lay on that with this part of your head. And this should feel pretty relaxing. You can do it for about 3 to 5 minutes and it can help relieve some of the tension that we are storing right here. With the transition to working from home and school at home, a lot of us have some really odd home office setups. So just a quick review for kind of ergonomics. You just want to think of 90 degrees. So what do I mean by that? I want to sit with my feet comfortably on the ground. I want my hips to be at a 90-degree angle from my body. I want my desk to be set up so that my shoulders are relaxed down and that I have this 90-degree angle in my elbow. So I understand that not everyone has the resources to buy a new desk, but just even building up your laptop with books or trying a standing desk or ordering a mouse, all of those things can be super helpful just to prevent any pain that might be caused from these new setups. In addition, you want to make sure that we're really kind of stretching out the front of our chest and shoulders and kind of strengthening the backside, because many of us who sit at desks, whether it's at home or in the office, have this kind of forward head, increased kyphosis posture. So some things you can do during the day, just kind of roll out your shoulders, really making sure that you're getting them up near your ears and then back and then down. Kind of rolling out your neck gently, ear to shoulder and then to the other side. Any kind of pec stretch is going to be super helpful. So you could lay on the floor in kind of a snow angel pose with the yoga mat along your spine. You could stand in a doorway, putting your elbow against the door and kind of leaning forward until you feel a stretch here. You can stand in a corner with both arms up and lean forward until you get a stretch in there. In addition, another thing that can be super helpful is belly breathing or diaphragmatic breathing. Many of you have probably heard of this before, but may not be so familiar with how to do this. So when I see a lot of people breathe, there's a lot of shoulder motion. So people take a deep breath, and that does not really activate your diaphragm. Just because of the way that the diaphragm is set up, your lungs are sitting on top of your diaphragm. So if your diaphragm is really engaging correctly, it's descending. And so what this means is that your abdominal muscles need to relax and kind of those abdominal organs need to move forward out of the way, causing the belly to actually rise. So a good way to teach yourself how to do this is to put one hand over your sternum or breastbone and one hand over your navel. And when you take a deep breath, you should notice that this hand stays relatively still and that this hand moves more. Again, this isn't going to be a huge movement, but I will do a couple breaths here to demonstrate. Rather than. So the thought behind this is that we want to use our diaphragm to breathe efficiently and to breathe fully, but also to activate our parasympathetic nervous system. And this can help provide a really calming sensation, activating that tend and befriend or rest and digest portion of our nervous system. And it can also help support normal bodily functions like digestion. other things in terms of movement would just be getting out every day or moving your body every day in an appropriate manner. So many people are going on walks now, which I have started doing as well. I think it's so great to just get out, feel the nature, feel a sense of connection, since we're all so socially distanced right now. But really anything that brings you joy, whether it's playing with your dogs, doing yoga, going on a bike ride, playing with your kids, anything that can bring you joy or any kind of intuitive movement is going to be so supportive to help us kind of remain in our bodies and kind of work through some of the physical stresses and anxieties that we're all carrying with everything going on. So if you are struggling, or if perhaps you're looking for more resources, there's a great website called HAES, or Health at Every Size, that really supports kind of intuitive movement, eating, body inclusivity, gender inclusivity, but you can always reach out to the ACUTE Center for Eating Disorders and let us know how we can support you. So we are here for you. Wish you the best. Stay well.